Hello, what's up guys? Your boy DTRU is here and welcome to another Lord of Nazarick video. And today's video guys, I am giving you a PvP meta tier list from China updated February this month. We are going to be showing you guys which characters are so strong at PvP now, and what's the really strong meta in China right now, and which characters are performing the best right now, and their teams as well. And I'm going to tell you all about it in this video, so I hope that you enjoy the video, and let's begin. So basically this tier list is going to be only PvP, okay, no PvE, so it's going to be the tier list where we put them is going to be only based on how they're performing in PvP right now on China, okay, just right now, this month, because it's updated. So basically we're gonna start with Zeshi. So Zeshi has fallen down from the SS tier to come back to the S tier. She's still usable and still good and strong, like she's one of the strongest characters in the game, no cap. But in PvP in this last seasons, she's been dropping off a little bit because there are a lot of other teams that can outperform her in some cases, and we're going to explain all about it, which characters are and why. But basically, she's still an amazing character. She still deal massive amount of damage, and she's still so usable in PvP. But just that her usage has become a little bit less, so she dropped to the S tier. And now for the Knight Alivedo. Knight Alivedo is going to be here in the B tier. Like you hardly see Knight Alibedo at all in any PvP anymore. It's only for a bait team or whatever, so we're gonna put her in the B team. Since she can taunt and all of that, we're gonna put her in the B team. And now for our Tank Hamaske. Tank Hamaske is the SS. He's the most usable character in the game. Like Hamaske is really a strong character. If you guys don't know what he does, he basically do everything that you need in a tank. He can tank you, he can give you reduction, he can like inflict low tier defense on the enemies, make them take so much more physical damage from your physical teams, and he is really good and can help your team deal a lot of damage and also be tanky, and he can be so tanky himself and take the damage from other enemies and turn them to himself, which is really useful and really helpful. One of the strongest tanks in the team. I really love that guy. I really love that threat, to be exact. And now for CZ as well. CZ also is near him in the SS tier because she is literally in most of every team that you want to play. Also, especially on the magical damage teams, because if you don't know what she does, she also make your magical damage dealers deal a lot of damage to the enemy because she gives them supplies, which is her passive, which will give them more magic damage on them, and with her captain skill, which will increases the magical damage, and it will also make you take less magical damage from the enemy. So she's really good and really strong to put alongside your mage teams or any magical damage dealer, and she's going to be so good and so powerful. And now we are going to be for Clementine. Clementine was in the S before, but now she is in the SS tier because we've seen a lot of Clementines in the PvP and she was performing amazingly. She was never bad, but she was in the S tier because she was replaced. But now in this updated tier list, like in this 2 seasons that came, and also this one, she is used a lot alongside a Penison team and also alongside immortality teams. She's being used a lot and she's really been performing amazingly because if you all know, she will give your whole team a big amount of healing, and her ultimate will heal a lot of the teams. And she also, whenever you get hit with an AoE skill, she will keep healing your team. Every time they get hit, they will heal back. And she also chases when you do a normal attack with other allies. And whenever she chases, she also heal your teams with her basic attack. So that's really good. And her second skill will give immortality for someone. And also the stacks that she gives with her arclight and her passive as well, which will give you a lot of damage increase and attack increase as well, and that will help your DPS deal a big amount of damage. So basically in SS tier, I really love her and she is really good and strong. And now for Chase Momon. Chase Momon is going to be in the A tier right here. Momon is being used a little bit in some. Don't don't be surprised in some. This R character. What's her name again? This mermaid. I really don't know why I don't remember her name, but I guess you understand what I mean. Like he's been used with her and just for baiting, and he is doing fine. Like he's doing good. Like I really love Momon, and Momon is really good character. He is going to be in the A tier. Like he is literally the same as Alibido, but because I love Momon personally, I'm going to be putting him here. And now for this Shalatier, of course, unusable. And for Aura, also unusable. We are going to put it in the D tier. And now for Evil Eye, we are going to be putting it in the C tier. Like these 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5, you can say. Like let's say these 3 are never used. Like I don't see them even for fun or whatever, or for bait. I never seen them. But Momon and Alibedo, I've seen them a lot in bait teams, and Momon performs so much good sometimes, and I've seen sometimes he win. Don't ask me how, but he wins. I mean, he's really a strong character. He is really a strong character. He was replaced with the new one, but he's still a strong character. So let's keep him in the B, in the A, sorry. And now we are going to be with Renner. Renner is going to be moved to the S tier. She's back. Renner is literally back in the game with Benison team because they are using either Renner or either a Clementine, but Clementine can be more useful. But if you have a 6/6 Renner, she's actually good to run as well because of her crit boost and because of her heals that she gives and because she gives shields as well to protect Benison. They're playing her alongside Penison and Lizard and Charlatier, the one that we are getting soon, the Masked Charlatier, and they are top tier right now. And in the PvP, they are so strong. I haven't seen them lose, like they barely used. Really a strong team that has been discovered and has been used newly. So Renner is going to be in the S just because Clementine is better. We're not gonna put them in the same category. Clementine can outperform her, but also Renner can be used. So we are going to put her in the S tier right here. Now for Sebas, of course no. Also Demiurge, let's put him next to Evil Eye. He's in the C tier. Also for Kakaitis, the C tier. Mari is in the A tier as well. You can still use Mari sometimes because his seeds is really strong, and with a turn meter mages team, you can just go and troll that, do some stuff. It also works sometimes. And because Mari is one of the best characters in the game, I really love that guy. Like he's really strong. So he's going to be in the A tier as well. And now for Valkyrie Charlatier, also she's going to be in the A tier. She's being used in some teams just to tank a little bit more, but I haven't seen like most of the teams that has been using her is losing because she literally can be outperformed by Hamske, CZ as well. Like putting them will be more beneficial, but she also still usable and she still can be good for some stuff and for some lineups that you want to put. So we are going to put her in the A team as well. And after consideration, I might actually just drop him back to B tier. Let's just keep A tier for the actual usable and B for rarely usable, so that can be a little bit more better. And now for PDL, he's going to be in the C tier as well. Like these kind of characters we never seen in the PvP, but some people put them just for bait, so let's just put them in here. Now for Pandora. Pandora is in China because he doesn't have the passive that Global does. He is in the C, between C and B tier, you know. Let's put him in the B tier actually. But with his new passive that on Global, we didn't test yet. But when we start testing, when the new characters comes, and we do some testing, he actually have the potential to be either in the SS or in the S tier if it actually works and he actually can do a steal and take some immortalities and take some really great and big buffs, unless they like nerf him back or whatever. We are going to see that. But if he proves to be different than China and what we actually thinking that he's going to be, he is literally going to be in the S and the SS tier 100%. So if you have him, keep him in your keep him in the back of your brain. So in case when we prove that he's actually gonna be so strong, you can actually use him. Now for Nigredo, Nigredo is in the C tier, like not usable at all as well. And also, like I'm gonna put you here. I don't wanna put you there just because I hate you, and he's not usable at all. And now for Maid, also in the B tier, she's sometimes used. In PvE, she's still amazing, and she can like help in some stuff. But this is not a PvE tier list. So in PvP, she can be a B tier list. Also, Pistonia can be a B tier list in case you wanna reset some cooldowns and do some stuff. Some people use it, like it's still a little bit usable, but like she is not that much, so she's going to be in the B tier list. And now for Aura, Aura is also going to be here like Negredo. No one uses these teams anymore. Healer Mara is also going to be in the A tier actually. Let's put her in the A tier. I've seen like some of people use her also like her like Valkyrie Shatter and the old Mare, like because she's like her like his healing provide good stuff and he actually can be useful in some stuff. But because of the other healers, he is getting outperformed. But his skill can be used in some stuff that you want to use. And now for the lizard, he is unshakable. He is always been and always be in the SS tier. He is always usable in every single stall team. Even in the new Penison team, he is used, and he is the actual key in this team because he performed really good there. His freeze can literally give Penison a lot of time to literally like she sleeps the enemy. She put them on sleep, and he frees them. So this team literally like make the enemy not move at all. Like it's literally it's so toxic and so strong. And this guy is just so good, and I really love that lizard. PvE and PvP, he is top tier. No matter what anyone says, he is top tier, whether you like it or whether you're not. I just love that guy, and he is so OP. And now for his wife. His wife is going to be the A tier. You can use her in some team because she also gives you a high AR. She can be usable, but she is literally not that good. Like literally Mori is so much better than she will ever be. And I haven't seen anyone use her, and only like some little teams use her, but because she's usable actually, and she provides some good stuff if you have her 6-6 with 6-6 arc light, we are going to put her in the A tier just so we don't put her last and we actually be like downsiding her. She's not so bad when she's maxed and all of that, but she's still not usable, but rarely usable. Now for Yuri, she's in the C tier, in the D tier as well. Well, let's put her in the C tier just because she's not like these. She is literally not usable at all. You can use her in PvE for some counter stuff, I don't know. But I don't see her used at all in PvP, so no idea. Now for Cocytus as well as S tier. Cocytus is placed in mostly of all the teams as well, especially if he's 6-6. Like, he is SS tier and used in every team if he is 6-6. Alright? If he is not 6-6, okay, he can move back to S tier. He's still usable, but not as much. So SS tier if he's 6-6. Alright? The lizard 6-6 or not, he is SS. All of them are the same. If 6-6 or not, they're still so good and can be SS tier. But Cocytus, because he can make another ally live, give him the, you know, the immortality. That's why the 6-6 is really important and really good to be used on him. That's what make him SS as well. And of course, if they're all SS, if they're all 6-6, it's going to be even more and more. But even at 4 stars, they perform perfectly. But on 6-6, they're going to be SS plus even. And now for the penguin that you all been summoning on. I don't want to put him here so you guys don't kill me and say I wasted my gems on this guy even though I told you don't summon. But let's put him here as well. Not usable at all. Really trash character. I want to put him here like I said, but just for the sake of people who've been summoning on him right now, I'm just gonna be generous to you and put him in the C tier. Now for Charlotte, the masked Charlotte, she actually moved to the SS tier as well because she proved to be so good and so useful in many teams, and she's been usable again. She was in the S tier like we all know, and she was doing great even in the S tier, but now with the Penison team, It made her go up to SS tier. It made her so strong because Charlotte with her shields and the amount of damage that she gives, you know, her soul, evil soul and good soul that she gives in her all kit, she will make Penison deal a lot of damage. And any actual mage or any character that you want to make a lot of, she gives them a lot. Like, she is an amazing buffer. She gives you a big amount of damage and a big amount of shields, alright? But with Penison team and also another team, with the Immortality team, the new Immortality team that have been playing in the China team for these 2 seasons, she is performing amazingly. Like, I've seen her in every single match. Like, in all the matches, it's there, you know? So it's literally being so good and so usable, and that is amazing. That's why I've been telling you all the time, save for Charlotte, save for Charlotte. I wasn't talking just nonsense. It's because I've been monitoring, and now I wanted to drop this tier list before she comes, so you guys understand how important she is. She is going to be so good when she comes out. Then she's going to drop a little bit. Then she's going to be good again. And then, like, as you can see right now, she also comes again to the SS tier. So she's always going to be between S and SS and S and SS. She would never drop less than that. So she's really a strong character, and I really advise of getting her. And now for Luckiest, she's going to be in the B tier. She's usable sometimes, but like, she's not that good. So we're going to be put her in the B tier. Now for Tank Demiurge, we are going to be putting him in the S tier. He can be used in the Blade team and he can be used outside the Blade team. He is really strong tank. He can give you a lot of damage reduction for the team. He can go and take the damage from the enemy team. We all seen that in the Shadow of Realms already. How good he is, how good he performs with a Blade team and even without a Blade team. He is really a strong unit, and I also advise of getting. Like, he can really be give a lot of benefits to your account, can really be a good tank, the damage reduction, the DOT. Like, he can really inflict a lot of DOT, which helps you a lot in your team. You can put him even without a blade team or whatever, and he can actually be beneficial. He can also give you a lot of damage reduction and all of that on the amount of stacks that he's stacking on the enemy. So really usable and really good, and he's been used on a lot of teams. You can use him just to be a lot of damage reduction and a lot of that stuff. So he's really good, and I really love him, and he's so usable. And also in the bleed team, he's going to be a really good and really strong. Now for Entoma, we are going to be putting her in the A team as well. She is good and strong. She can really be good in the bleed team as a single target attack. Blade team is not usable anymore that much in the game, but she's also been used in some teams and she can perform not bad at all. She's good PvE and she's really strong on PvE contents for Blade team. And in PvP she's not bad, she's not that good, but she can be used in some conditions and you can make a team around her and she can actually be not bad, like, but still A tier, but still not bad. Now for Solution, also of course she's an S tier. Solution is an amazing mage and support on your team. She can make an ally revive again when he dies. She can revive a character full HP, okay? Not revive him with full HP is going to be revived. And if she died, she's going to revive herself as well. Whoever take a fatal damage and dies, she's going to revive him with 100% HP, and she also will speed herself by a lot and reduces the enemy speed by 25 as well. So she's really good to speed herself and to actually lower the speed of the enemies and to revive an ally of yours. And she deals a lot of good damages and she deals a lot of stuff. She silences, she give less healing. They will heal 15% less. Like, she's really good and really amazing and perform really good in PvP and in PvE as well. Now for Victim, Victim is also going to be in the S, not in the SS, because his usage is going to be low. It started to be lower and lower. Like, he is not bad, he's really good. That Victim is an amazing character. He's going to be abusing and toxic for a long time in global when he comes. But right now, I don't see a lot of team around him because there are better teams that being used that we just explained, and we're going to put them in here as well. So, but he is still S tier. Like, S tier is also amazing, and he performed amazingly with his AoE big damage. He can deal 600k to 700, and he stuns and he sacrifices himself and he can help you win matches sometimes. Like he's really really strong and I love that guy. Now for Pennison, she gets to the SS tier. Her team almost never loses. It's hardly to lose. Her team is so toxic and so powerful right now in PvP. She is definitely an SS. I always said to do not underestimate Pennison. The moment I read her kit, the way she was downsided and downgraded and people don't really talk a lot about her, like I was really sad. Like her kit is really good, like why people don't talk about her. But now she is back, like she is so back and she is dominating all the other teams. Like there's hardly any teams that can withstood her damage and her sleep damage, especially with her team, the Crocodile, Charlatier and Clementine team. She is so well protected and she has tons of damage because Clementine give a lot of attack and crit, and Charlotte give a lot of attack also a damage boost. So she have a lot of attack and a lot of shields and a lot of heals, and he help her with freeze, and she also sleep the enemy. So it's really toxic and amazing, and her damage is really good, and the debuffs that she inflicts is amazing. Like imagine that she can sleep all. She have 50% a fixed chance to make all the enemy team sleep. It's the same as freeze, you understand me? But it's sleep, it's called sleep. So all the enemies cannot work. And with Sarisu, you can literally freeze them all and, and make them sleep, all of them. Amazingly toxic team and perfect team as well. And also for Nabis, amazingly S tier, she's amazing. She's been performing amazingly. She is like one of the best in the stall teams. She always can one shot if you build her right with an amazing stall team. She can do amazingly, but she is not as used as before, so she's go back to the S tier. But she's still amazingly used and perfect as well. Now for Albedo. Albedo also moved down to the S tier. Albedo is amazing character, no cap. She can literally remove all the debuffs from your allies for each skill she does in the basic and the second and she can remove all the shields on the enemy, and she can give a lot of heals. She can give you attack, she can give you crit damage, she can give you everything. She can give 2 invincibility for your team. She is one of the best characters in the game, no cap, and she can give a lot of stuff. She's definitely an SS, but because of the PvP meta right now, she moved back to S. But that doesn't mean that she's like, when I say moved back to S, that doesn't mean that she's bad. S is really good, but like she's a little bit back because of the other teams that being used and be dominating uh, the arena at the moment. Now for Lupus Regina. Lupus Regina, PvP wise, she is also an A tier. PvE wise, she is definitely an S, and either an SS tier. But in PvP, she is an A tier. She can be used in some bleed team if you wanna go some bleed team, but they are not performing amazingly at the moment, so we are going to put them in the A tier. So it's become an option if you wanna do that, but it's not a very amazing option, but still an option in there for you to use. Now for Momon. Momon is always in the SS tier. Momon is an amazing character. He literally can put debuffs as burn. He also can chases when he put the purgatory on the enemies. He started to chase. He deals a big amount of damage. He do a lot of lifesteal. And when he dies, when he wanna take a fatal damage, he literally for one turn make himself immune and immortal, and he will literally heal for all the damage that you're doing on him. So he can fully heal himself, alright? Just by only this turn, and he can actually turn the table on you and kick your ass. And like, I'm not even joking. That happened in a lot of arena, and I laughed a lot about it. He is an amazing character, really strong. Just build him right, give him a good team around him, and he will never disappoint you. He's really really strong, and I really love that guy. Now for Idol Charlatier. Idol Charlatier is also in the A tier. You can use her as an option in some of teams that you wanna play, like a full mage team or whatever, just a bait team that you wanna throw the the nerds on them, and hoping maybe you can stall a little bit or just bait whatever. But she's not so much used in PvP, like she's not used at all because she's been outperformed by the new character, which is in every gacha game ever. new characters outperform the old ones. So basically, that's why she's in the A tier, but she's still an amazing character, and I really love her as well. It's Charlotte here. If it's up to me, I put her there, but I can't lie to you and say she's there. She's now at the A tier, sadly. And now for our last guy, the captain right here. He is in the B tier right here. I never seen him used once at all, and this is PvP that I'm talking about. He's hardly being used at all with this new characters in here, so we're going to put him in the B tier. He's between A and B, because if you can build a team around it, and I think it can not be so bad, but with this team, I don't think that he stands a big amount of chance. But also, we don't know what happens in global, everything can change, but basically, this is my own personal tier list, and this is my own personal what I've seen, what I tested, what we saw, all of that, and how we saw the teams perform. This is the tier list that I present to you guys for China right now this month. This is the top teams that being used in China right now. And we are gonna come back with other ones as long as it changes or it still the same. We are going to be updating you with all of that, guys. So I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your boy the TIER was with you guys. Peace.